Hi, my name's Rebecca Watson and I'm a conscious leadership coach, and I work with people on changing their behaviour, mostly in corporations, in order to help leaders change their attitudes and behaviours to go to the next level of leadership. But I also run retreats for people who, not necessarily leaders, anybody who wants to change their habits in their lifetime so that they can create the life that they really want. And one of the key things as humans that we come up against as a problem is, why do I keep doing the wrong thing, or I keep procrastinating on doing what I know to be the right thing? And that's something that I wanted to talk about today, why that is. Just understanding why is the first step to changing that. So firstly, we as human beings are a multiple complex system. We have a physical body, we have the conscious mind, and we have a soul. It might not be that you use that word, but it might be the concept that we are connected into something greater than just our mind and our body. And I operate with the belief that we are these three things and that they need to be aligned for us to actually change our behaviour. So often what happens is, when we're young, we have overwhelming emotions. We only need to look at a baby or a small child to know how often they're actually overwhelmed by something that happens to them. It could be overwhelmed by fear or anger or even joy, uncontrollable joy. When that happens to us, we can't process that emotion in the body, so we store it. We lock down the energy of that emotion somewhere in the body. And that means that every time there's an emotion that we don't want to feel, like loneliness, abandonment, it's locked in the body, but it starts to keep leaking out. When it starts to keep leaking out, that's when we do these actions like overeating, over drinking. Maybe we have a general way of just keeping busy. It might be overworking, retail therapy, whatever the thing is that you say, oh, I always do that and I never manage to fully stop doing it. The reason is because actually we think from the conscious mind that we're in control, and we make decisions. I'm going to go on this diet, I'm not going to do this behaviour anymore. But what happens is, in the body, as these stuck and stored old emotions start to resurface, unconsciously we'll start to do our strategy that pushes them back down again. So it may be that you go in a yo-yo cycle of, generally, I can control the body, but the minute these emotions start to come up, and we're not even very aware that these emotions are coming up, that's when we start to do the behaviour. And often we're not even aligned with our soul in any way. In this culture, for one, we're not really taught to have any dimension that's outside of ourselves, and that in that case you may be living your whole life with just a constant battle between the conscious mind and the body in this system.